Yo, yo, shout out to everyone in the chat. Stand by, stand by, stand by. Yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode on Eyekon TV. You already know it's plugged in with Big Ocho on Eyekon.
Let's get it. I'm ready to go.
How was the show last night with Drex?
It was fire.
You had lots of fun?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Where was that
Sellout
shit?
show. It was at this spot called the Moroccan Lounge in LA.
Oh, shit.
I seen Peso shit though. That shit looked crazy fire.
The Peso show was definitely an extravaganza.
Bro, I'm telling you, selling tickets is like, you could stream, you could get millions of streams, but selling that hard copy ticket, it really shows what type of level artist you are. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is hard, bro.
Is it difficult to sell out the observatory?
Yeah. That's like
Is it
if you
even more?
sell that out right there, it's like steps to this shit. People kind of like when they're rapping, they forget this is like a whole different side that you have to touch on. You
Mhm.
gotta start at those 200 rooms, 100 rooms, sell those out. So what you do is you start at the observatory, the small room though, because the
Constellation room.
yeah, that's like 300. I think it's like 300 or 500.
Mm-hmm.
You sell that out. Then you go to the Roxy, you sell that out. Then you go to the Telegram Ballroom, which is like 700. You sell
Yeah, the
that out.
Telegram. Yeah.
Then you go to the Observatory Big Room, you sell that out. And then the next one is the what's that one in downtown LA? Bravo just sold it out. And 310 baby. Fuck, how am I forgetting?
The Novo.
The Novo.
What's the capacity at Novo?
I think it's like
2K?
something crazy. Nah, it's more.
More than
Yeah.
2K.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they extended the capacity from 1,100 to 1,300 last night.
Really?
Yeah. Extended
No,
capacity.
I'm just saying because I heard that one's like already 1,600 or 1,500.
So anyways, upstairs was packed. Everyone was packed. Zero violence at the show.
That's fire.
That's another big thing. Promoters and venues, and I don't mean like if me and him are promoting your show. If you guys got down on your last show, we probably don't care that much. But the promoter and the venue we're going to is definitely gonna go and look and see if you have a viral video at your show of you getting down with somebody.
Yeah, that shit will fuck up a lot. If you have something like that go down at your show, it's like, sheesh. They already
Liability.
They don't want to do
Instant
rap shows
liability.
already. Like, they really avoid rap shows. So it's like,
I've seen the Pomona Fox Theater and Glass House shut down countless rap
Really?
shows. Countless. Especially drummers in the beginning.
drummer. Oh, drummer. Yeah, because he's from Pomona.
Yeah, they did not want the violence. Shout out to everyone in the chat. F Nasty was on the phone, and then we told him he was supposed to be here, and he said, "Oh yeah, don't trip. I'll pull up right now." Fool, you're not pulling up in 35 minutes. Sleepyhead. Shout out to Digital Chaser. Shout out to P-Town. Shout out to 602 Flow. You already know what it is. Shout out to Shoddy. Maniac on the track. Going to Guatemala. Careful out there, boy. If you got tattoos, you might get hemmed up. Better wear a long sleeve, baby.
I think he was saying he's from out there.
He's Guatemala bound.
Oh, like he's going out there.
The Doughboys. 626, gentlemen. What's up? Uh, do you think paying to open up? We're gonna go through this show shit since that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
pretty
freestyle.
hard. That's a
We're
good
just
one.
freestyling this shit.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
So, who the fuck is calling me on Instagram right now? That is crazy as hell. Don't do that. Yo, I'm live. I'll call you right back. You're live, so go ahead, say your piece.
I'm trying to fucking upload my song with Yogi. You know his real name real quick?
YBE.
No, his real name.
I can't say that while we're on the camera, but yeah, I got you. Bye. See, we really be out here answering our phone, giving people advice on the regular basis. This is not just some gimmick. Opening up for artists, I'm going to go down the different tiers. Would you pay to open up for an older West Coast classical legend like, and I mean this respectfully, like Corrupt or Daz or Mac 10?
It really depends on
Is
the
it worth
artist.
it?
It obviously depends on the price, but it'd be a good look depending on the artist.
If it's $500, is it worth it? I'm just gonna say actual shit.
And what type of venue? A big venue? Like it's like some big shit.
The Observatory.
Yeah.
$500 to rap at the Observatory?
Yeah.
I don't agree with you.
You want to know why though? It's not even really for me. I feel like the performance. It's kind of like I feel like
Okay, you're gonna go rap in front of a lot of people.
That's cool, but I'm saying you're also gonna be backstage with a lot of people that you might make some good connections.
Okay.
And maybe meet some good labels and managers. That it's all about connections, really, bro.
You want to know what I was gonna say, and that's a valid, super extremely valid point. I respect that. The networking and you getting a practice show in front of a large crowd, it could be discouraging because that large crowd are gonna be super choloed out, older, and they're not gonna be as live as the kids might be, like at the Peso.
That's why I said what type of artist, because you kind of gotta match them. If you throw someone out there that's like completely different from that old school type of thing, it's not gonna do well.
Clumsy said, "I'm opening up for DJ Quick next week. I hope you didn't pay more than $500, pero." And when you're there, just everyone likes free shit. So if you got free merch, give away some free merch. But like this gentleman just said right now, that networking is fire. Don't get discouraged though, because I'm telling you right now, that crowd is not going to be very responsive. Like they're not going to be screaming and putting their hands in the air if they don't know who you are. If you're not slightly viral, just accept that and understand that, and don't be discouraged by that. And when you post your photos and videos, your hater homies and your ops are giving me the comments like dead ass show. Those fools didn't give a fuck about you and shit. They do care. They're just old.
Also the thing that you were saying, like opening is cool, but I would still go do those solo shows with yourself and start off, even if it's 50 to 100 cap. That's what I would focus on. I'm not gonna lie.
Clumsy is part of, and I don't mean to throw the homie in the mix of anything, but he's part of a collection of artists that do shows. Maybe you heard of Motive ENT and Tustin ENT.
Yeah, I've seen the Tustin one.
So they do a show of nothing but up and coming homies. And I thought that was pretty effective. You know what I mean? Like, because at that point, everyone that's on that show is grinding. Everyone is climbing. I'm not sure what the situation was as far as them paying. I don't know how they organize that show, but a show like that opening up with each other, I think is fire.
Exactly.
Opening up for a Peso.
But at the same time, you want to throw a solo show because you want to kind of like test the waters on how you could do selling hard tickets.
Like straight up
yourself. Because then when you start adding other people, it kind of kills the whole.
The waters down the.
You don't get to see really what you could do. It's like you used him and him to sell this many tickets. You kind of want to do that solo show, 50 to 100, sell that out. Oh, now I could do 300. And now you just kind of keep going. And if you are building, while you're trying to build yourself as an artist, if you're building that hard ticket sales too at the same time, you're just going to be an all around artist. And that's really like the type of shit you want to be on, where you're focusing on shows, focusing on how you work your social media, focusing on how you dress and shit. And you could rap. It's like a whole package type thing.
I feel like when I was coming up as a rapper, I was part of like Fora's original tours, like the Sincerely Yours, the Yours Truly.
Oh, you were doing all that shit?
No, yeah. That's how come I know Enas. because he was opening up too. I was like a co-headliner because I was kind of popping a little bit. But if you get where I'm going with that is
Oh,
like
Enos that got the shit that
no label.
No, that's crazy.
Nah, yeah, he used to rap. So where I'm going with this is opening up for a Peso or a Rowdy or a Drex or a Lefty. The crowd is already ready to accept you because you're part of that wave, part of that class.
Exactly.
Ideally, you're generally in the same kind of rap style sound. And with all that being said, those crowds are highly responsive, highly reactive. And if you give those little fuckers free shit, you already got instant. Even if it's not an all ages show, at a 18 and over show, you're giving them a little free pre rolls or whatever
Yeah.
that you got from the homies or whatever. That shit goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Interacting with them, jumping into the crowd, showing
Little
love.
shit like that makes a big difference.
It'll change the whole shit for you.
What's
Throwing out shirts, you're right, like all that shit.
What's been the best venue or show that you could remember that you did with the homies, like being Drex and Rowdy, and you just thought that was like the best show that you ever done?
The Roxy with Drex was really successful. That shit was fire. Sellout show. Like everything was cold. Beezy just sold out the Telegram recently. Like, remember I'm saying with like it's all levels. We're reaching these next levels now. We did the small room with Drex. Now he went to the Roxy, sold that out. Now he's gonna do something like the next level one. Beezy, he just sold out the Telegram. Now we're doing Riverside, which is fucking 2,000 capacity with the whole label. Like, we had to work our way up there and sell out those little things and build the resume. Sometimes you'll do shows and you only sell like half of the tickets or something. It's like still you still got to do those shits. Still rock out fucking in front of those 50 people. Like,
there was a post recently that I saw that I guess Reverie this current time.
Yeah, I seen that.
She only had one person at the show, but she still rocked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was just like content. I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I'm not saying she. I just feel like she did like I don't know. I feel like it was one of the homies. They just did a cold little video. I could be wrong though.
Needless to say, though, Reverie has done countless sold out.
That's what I heard. That's why I was like, that can't be real.
She's done over maybe. I don't want to exaggerate, but I don't want to be disrespectful and say less. We'll say 15 overseas tours, jam-packed, sold out.
That's
She's
fire.
doing music videos with the fucking Eiffel Tower and fucking wherever other exotic places she's been. So, what do you think? So that's what you think then, basically. Be down as fuck and throw a show by yourself. At what stage do you do that though before you do some stupid shit? Like, what do you've hit X amount of views on a video, now let's try to throw a show, or we're X amount of Spotify listeners? Like, what do you think?
I think from the jump, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but even if just so you could learn, everything is like a learning experience with this rap shit. So even if you go do that show, you build a relationship with the venue, you learn, oh, I could sell 60 tickets. You feel me? How could I do better? You kind of learn like, damn, I promoted it like this, but I did miss these steps. Where now next time you kind of do ads on your Instagram, ads on TikTok. Like maybe you just did it without all this shit there's so much different promoting type tactics that you could do. Where once you finish that first show and you sell that amount, you're like, damn, I missed out on this, this, and this. I should do that.
Let me ask you this. Once upon a time, I was signed to Brownside, whatever. My album was dropping. Toker was still alive. We had the store. Obviously, we made that into a free venue. We fucking rented a sick-ass stage, set up the stage. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I did a free show. How do you feel about an artist, maybe their first show, throwing a free show? As opposed to selling hard tickets, just to see if you could move bodies.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I did. I didn't want to flop. Respectfully, I'm just keeping it super, super funky.
Got to.
No ego, no pride, no cool guy points. I didn't want to flop. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell hard copies. I'm going to sell posters, T-shirts. I made exclusive merch just for the show. It was like Toker's face, and it said Iconic on the bottom. It was like my little merch. And I threw a free show and I fucking had the fucking wholesale district lit.
It went good?
I had like 400 or 500 people right there.
Damn. Well, at that point, you should have sold tickets.
Well, I made a killing on the CDs that day.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't really tripping that hard.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, damn, you look, you did good.
Yeah, and I did little digipacks with the sick-ass little
Bro, it's so I don't even want to say that, but like, bro, so many people tell me about those DG packs that I'm like sleeping on them. I don't even know what
Well,
the
it's
fuck
because
that is.
discs are dead now. It's a CD. It's instead of a jewel case, it's the slip, but it's a fire ass slip with the badass graphics or whatever. Maybe you could even open up the digipack depending.
That's crazy. You think those would be effective right now or no?
Well, do you have a CD thing in your car?
No.
Neither do I.
So it's literally you put it in the CD.
It was a CD.
Oh, okay.
It was a compact disc. I know. Have you seen a CD in your young ass life?
Yeah, I have.
Don't
bro.
look at me like that. Then. What the fuck? That was crazy. But anyways, I would suggest to the new up and coming artists, find a venue that'll rock with you and throw a free show to see if you could get bodies there for free. If you can't get bodies there for free, you ain't gonna get fucking 50 people anywhere for $10.
Yeah,
Was that a knock?
yeah, for sure.
Fools are on my bumper today, G. This is crazy. Who could it be?
I don't know.
Man, what's up with you, man?
It is you.
What's up with you, man?
What's the deal, man? What's up, brother? Chilling?
At least you know we're really, really live. Shout out to the midgetest midget that I ever seen. Down ass fool. Hey, you want to know what? Off topic, completely off topic. I saw like a picture from 15 years ago of Baby and fuck, I can't remember the other homie's name. Is Big Baby and the homie that has Fuente across, just like that.
This guy's an idiot. This guy in the fucking shit. Nah.
Anyways, so look, it was 40, I bet. There's footage of it, you fucking sick ass hater, motherfucker, fucking bitch. I don't like when fools be hating. When I try to keep it super funky and then they try to like be a little hater, that shit makes me mad sometimes. You got a real reaction. Shout out to No Sabo on the chat. He's a great guy. Last week we talked about fools being broke and us trying to make it happen with them being broke with doing the band lab. It's a band lab, right? Band lab on the phone. Just finessing whatever they could finesse while being broke. You didn't want to sit there or what?
I mean, yeah.
Do whatever you want. It's your world, baby. They know you're our friend. Oh, you want to sit all the way in?
He's like, I'm coming all the way in. He got me.
Your mic is dead. You don't have no mic
Why is it dead?
because it's not plugged in.
Why is it not plugged in, my boy? Come on, get it right.
You can't contribute necessarily to this conversation.
Bitch is about to become a podcaster with us.
Man, I got a lot to say about this one right now, bro. Come on.
So look, what was I gonna say next? So we covered the fools being free, the free broke rappers, respectively.
Yeah.
If you got money and you're starting a rap, what would be the first thing you invest in?
Marketing, bro. You remember how we were talking about Rascal? Right when I found him, because right when he came out, it was like 4 fucking blog sites posting him at the same time. You First, Food Community, fucking who else? Fucking who was it? New West Coast. I think it was y'all 3. And I was.
Bottom line is he paid for the main blog post to post his shit, and it did what it was supposed to do. It
Caught my attention.
It got a label's attention. He got signed.
Video was hard, so I think you go for the good visual, knock that out, get your crazy clips, have those 3 blogs, post them, and now you're on the radar of artists. You feel me?
So then let's rewind.
Labels.
Before you pay for your fucking viral blog posts, you want to get a righteous video shot.
Hold video.
Who would you suggest?
There's so many, bro. There's so many. I shoot with everybody.
So the first person you're not gonna say is not AKA Beto.
Nah, it is.
You're scandalous as fuck.
What? This guy is foul. He be doing foul shit. He's foul. Yes, it is. That's my main guy.
AKA Beto should shoot your shit first.
First, you feel me? And then there's so many dudes though. Like you want to just mix it up. You feel me? But for sure, first Beto. You foul, bro. He's for sure in here over here doing this.
So you get a fire ass video, you drop it, you get your reels, whatever. You submit it to these fools are going hard in the background. You submit it to X blogs, like you said, whichever ones you said, me being first, of course. And then
yeah, Eyekon. I'm not even trying to give my boy promo, but if you buy his shit, I'm gonna see it straight up.
Shout out to No Sabo. Shout out to No Sabo. I feel like this fool's No Sabo. Where's your phone at? Are you hating on me in the chat right now?
Imagine.
No Sabos? Okay, so without joking around, you get your marketing. Hopefully you get discovered. And then what?
Then it's more getting your songs to blow up. You know what I mean? Like you got to put, like I remember I was telling you about the TikTok campaign.
I'm about to activate one of those for an artist that I'm have under my wing right now.
Like the TikTok campaigns. Honestly, my label that I work with right now, we kind of revolve a lot of the shit off the TikTok campaign. You know what I mean? Like once you get some shit popping on TikTok, it goes to YouTube, goes to your Instagram. It's like it just kind of goes everywhere. Your Apple Music, your Spotify, like everything starts turning.
How critical is it that they already signed up with the DSP?
What do you mean?
Was it important that they already have their music on all platforms before they do all this shit?
Pop. It's just like once you don't want to turn something up and they don't have no music to go listen to. You know what I mean? I feel like that was the thing with Rascal. He came in hot, but then he didn't have no songs on all platforms. So it was kind of like he just had YouTube. So it kind of like it only led them to YouTube where he would have made money all around. So that's where I came in and started, you know what I mean, getting all his music out there.
So you're saying the homie that homie didn't have that song registered yet?
Yeah, he just dropped it on YouTube. He didn't release it or nothing.
I should have attacked on that.
What the fuck?
Hey, look, I want to say something about that though. Like as far as like niggas being broke. Like,
Hold on. Let me help you, man.
Help me, little bud. Can I take a shot in here?
Take a shot?
Yeah, can I take a shot in here?
Do you have something to take a shot?
Got a little Laker in my pocket. A little early morning shot. Get the day started.
This is lit. We got the homie midget in here.
Say something, midget. What happened to the foam that was on the microphone, though?
You don't need a microphone.
You guys did or no?
Yeah, but what happened to the foam that was on that joint? Well, it is what it is. You don't see this for that anyway?
No, but it.
We'll find it. It's not like anyone stole it.
Oh, you got it, yeah. Like they was
Took it, Sonny?
He came out with it. He's cold.
He's cold.
He said it came out of nowhere. That was nasty. My little son. Love you, son. Go, say it.
Okay, ladies, so as far as like being broke, like okay, like just having a little bit of motion, as long as you're like consistent, you feel me? Because when like shout out to my brother John from LP, you feel me? When we first started coming up doing this little thing, like my main goal was to get him recognized by Ocho, you feel me?
Facts.
So and I feel like I succeeded as far as doing that because
For sure.
like we were just putting the game of work in and then fucking like one of his first videos was I think it was you, Eyekon.
Facts.
Yeah, right. And you know whatever, he wasn't popping, so he kind of like half-assed it, but it's all right, whatever. No, but for real though. So after that, like he just started going up. We started using Lil Nate. We started using like just everybody that was really popping that we like got like okay, like if that person shoots a video for him,
It can help.
it'll help, right? So then I feel like that little what you call it just helped him out a lot. You know what I mean? Like now he kind of like slowed down a lot. Like he's not doing the same thing he used to, but I mean he did at one point he was popping.
But he's back with Ocho and we're picking him back up.
For sure.
Yeah,
We have control of his Instagram so it doesn't get clapped again.
Yeah.
And then right now I'm working on the same thing with my little brother. So like yeah, I got a little bit of money coming in and shit right now. So I'm gonna start doing that. But you know, like, as far as being broke, obviously you need money to do this shit. You know what I mean? But for my little brother Dodger, he's on his way for sure. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make him pop it for sure. I'm gonna make sure
He's cold.
You know, like I'm gonna make sure I get him recognized the same way I did my brother Dominic. You know, like and make sure we do it right this time. You know what I mean? And keep it consistent.
Don't post nothing that's gonna get his Instagram deleted.
No, definitely, yeah.
Especially not no Halloween prop
Yeah,
guns.
No, definitely not.
No
Don't
crazy
do that. Yeah.
signs with your hands.
All above, yeah. Keep it professional for sure.
Nah, because I'm going to be honest, and this is me being completely honest. I was already managing Rowdy, and I would like hear Dom's music, and I wasn't a fan at all at
You're
first.
a nasty ass hater.
No, I'm keeping it real though.
Yeah, like,
I'm more trying to show people in the comments or in the live that I could not fuck with your shit in the beginning, and you could make me change my mind completely. Exactly. You know, you got to keep going. You got to grow. I've literally watched artists go from trash to cold, bro.
Exactly.
And just practicing in the studio consistently, learning the game. you get better at this shit, bro. Like, you might start off trash, but the more you go record music and hear different beats and try different shit, you're gonna grow and grow and
Practice.
grow. So it got to the point where I was like, what the fuck? This dude Dom's making hits like just back to back to back, where I was like, I gotta lock in with him. You feel me? So this game, it's not just, oh, it's just gonna crack. You gotta practice, bro. You gotta get good at this shit.
How important would you say setting goals is?
It's huge, bro. Because it's like, for sure in this game, you got the follower goal. I want to get to 10K. Because in my opinion, you get to 10K, it just starts kind of rolling for you from there.
Facts.
You get that 10,000, you get past that 10,000 mark, you're going to just keep rising. It's like a weird thing. People see that 10K plus and they're like, I'm going to follow him. He's popping. Like, you know what I mean?
It's always, no one wants to join something at the beginning when it's not popping, except for the homies. You know what I'm saying? But when it's way up.
That's the main thing. When I get those artists at the 2,000-3,000 marks, I'm like, we got to get to 10K. And then once we get to 10K, it's over with.
I know this is going to be I don't want to say taboo topic, but since we're here and we're talking about getting to certain goals, you can cheat and cap, and you could possibly buy followers. Are you against buying followers? I don't like how you just breathe like that.
It's a weird situation. Yeah, not because, like I said, this shit's all an illusion, bro. It's sad to say.
Let me see, like I've seen that 10K.
It's all an illusion.
It makes motherfuckers want to tap in. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's literally crazy, bro. But I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think buying views and likes is it. But if you gotta spice up the followers,
but what if your followers? What if you're only averaging like 20 likes and like one comment?
That's crazy. Don't do that shit.
Okay, wait.
That's crazy.
Because if you
now you're looking dumb.
Have you ever done that with any of your artists? Like, have you ever,
nah.
Have you ever bought any followers?
I had a fake. I'm not a fake account. I had our account get lost at one time. Oh no. Here's another great. Back in the days, you had to be like at a certain mark to blue check the Instagram.
Okay. What was it?
It's like past 10K.
Oh, okay, past 10K.
So
shit.
I used to verify people, and I used to make hella money with that. So you sent me clients back in the days and shit. And there was a couple artists where it's like they were at 8,000, 9,000. It was like, I gotta get you past that 10K mark to get you verified. Juice it up a little bit, verify them. You feel me?
Hey, this is dirty. We're just keeping it funky though.
Keeping it real. I'm keeping it real.
I know for a fact that the majors juice up their views and likes and things like that.
You ever heard of the the farms?
Oh no, absolutely. You know who has a farm? Poetic Flacco.
He's cool. Everybody knowing that.
Yeah, so he had one. Yeah, of course. It's a known thing.
Oh, okay.
I would roast him every time.
Oh, all
Every
right.
time I talked about some fake music shit, I'd be like, yeah, but you contributed to that with your fucking play farm.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. They'll literally have.
But you want to know what's the coldest though? Is when IG or YouTube does their audit and they delete all your fake ass followers
and then you look dumb. When do they do that?
They do it. You don't remember like maybe 2 years ago?
When people were losing followers out of nowhere, they were like, I just lost 5,000. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't lose 5,000, baby. They took away the bots. Yeah, Bieber got a views audited on YouTube and he lost millions of views.
Damn. It wouldn't happen to us. My shit's real.
My shit's pretty real.
My shit's real for real.
No, it's all the way real. No, I once had a publicist and he was like, big dog, you're viral. Just spike your shit so you could get more endorsements. And I was like, no, fool, like.
I'm not going to say no names, but I know somebody that releases through my distribution because I have a distribution website and he has a stream farm and he's literally going to get deals, like good money off of his shit.
But are you making any bucks off of these stream farms?
Yeah, bro. They're not doing it for no reason, Pop.
No. I'm not talking about when you upstream him to wherever the fuck he's going. I'm talking about on your distro where his fake ass views
he's
making
bringing
bread.
in money, yeah.
Hey, well, what's up? Sign me in. Plug me in with bread.
I don't want to influence people to do that because it's fake. Like, it's like you're not really booming. And when shit really comes to like I said, hard ticket sales, selling tickets and all that shit, you're just gonna look like you're gonna look dumb. Oh, he has 1 million plays, but only sold 5 tickets. Like that's you're just working backwards at that point. So I wouldn't recommend ever doing that shit.
I know somebody right now. I'm not. We're blasting fools off nasty in a weird way right now. I know somebody right now that every post that they drop averages 5,000 likes.
Oh, every time.
Every time. It might be 5,191, 5,393, 5,123, but it's always 5.
Yeah.
Regardless. And I'm just kind of like, I look, baby.
You guys.
I saw that and I looked at his comments. I was like, you can't have 5,000 likes and 12 comments. You can't. But his lifestyle is extravagant. Big foreigns.
Just making this shit look good.
Yeah,
It's fire. It's in real life. I mean,
I know people that are doing that type of shit right now to then go sell like master classes and all that. Like they'll juice their shit up to make them look like they'll have rent Lambos and do all that shit so then they could sell like how to make $1 million. Join my course. And it's like,
yeah.
This shit's all an illusion, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
renting all that stuff is whack.
You think so? Bro, come on. You know,
Music videos are cool, but like,
you know how popular I was like just on Instagram alone.
you can't be a fake guru. No, you're
Bro,
a
like,
real
I was-
money making
but I
ass
was
fool.
spending money every day though on rentals every day. Like
No, that's
a month at a
different
time.
for you, fool,
Yeah.
because you're having fun. I'm saying you can't go rent a Lambo and be a fake ass guru. You can't even get it yourself.
Yeah, that part.
However they're making bread is not how they're trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't school me on something you're not making bread off of. If you, I can't disclose what you do to make money, but
Of course, yeah.
I would take your advice. I wouldn't take Adrian's though. That's a different racket. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
That's a different thing.
yeah.
But if it's music, this fool's the man.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like no.
Yeah.
But yeah, this fool said name drop. This fool said Wes Watson. No, Wes Watson owns a Bugatti. That's facts.
See, yeah. See, like,
For
people-
real?
people- I don't think they're talking about like people like that. Like, no.
Nah,
No,
yeah.
I don't know what's
I'm
Watson
talking
enough
about
to
them
talk
like
shit.
business type people. Like,
Yeah. Where are we at? What other little notes do I got for us right here? We were talking about setting goals. Dang. Hey, what's up? This fool Ocho sent me that.
Wow.
Don't say
What did you
anything.
say?
I couldn't even close out with
It was in the DMs.
oh, I just sent you that the other day.
Yeah, that.
After we were talking about that shit.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
What do you think about? Have you heard of imposter syndrome?
What is that?
Imposter syndrome is where you feel like you're starting to bubble, but you feel like you don't deserve it. Like, you never heard Lefty fucking say when he was popping off, he was like, I feel like I don't deserve this.
Yeah, I did hear him say that.
That's imposter syndrome. So what do you feel? How do you feel about like possibly burning yourself out? Like, just, it's really hard for me to explain, but like you're
Like saying that, like admitting to it.
no. I don't mean burning yourself, but I mean like exhausting your, like we're just going hard. We have an infinite budget now. I'm just paying the fuck out of blogs every day to just drop my shit every day. But deep down inside, I'm like, fuck, I don't deserve this, man. Is this really happening, man? This can't be real, man. Type shit.
Yeah, no, don't do that shit. I know a bunch of people that just be like, a lot of people will start popping and they're not even like ready for that fame or that love, and they get scared from the love and the hate comments.
Be, like ready for that though. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people that get popping like out of nowhere.
Superstars. That's how I feel like
Yeah,
you
no,
know you're a.
that's-
No, I'm not saying like the top dudes, but I'm saying like in that beginning stage, if you could overcome that, that shows you're not no regular artist.
You want to know who's a perfect example? Like this little fool, Tommy Guns. I feel like-
I'm gonna mention him right now too. Yeah.
I feel like he is ready to be a star.
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
just,
is.
like, took his own little lane and just ran with it, and like he's just going crazy right now. You know what I mean? Like just everything, doing like as far as like how do you say like promotion videos and just everything, reels and just everything. Like he's just doing it all. I see it. Like he's working.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes that if like his manager's like, yo, I set this up, he's gonna go do it all. He's not gonna ask no questions. Oh, are they popping? Or are they not?
He's in it.
Like he's just going and doing everything. Cause right now it's like you could be on a regular ass podcast, but say some cold ass shit. They clip it, and now that clip blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's all about just getting in front of that camera and saying cold shit nowadays.
I fuck
It don't
with
matter what platform it is. Literally, like
No, if you get your clip that's fire and you post it, It's out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just do everything. A lot of artists are like, oh my God, bro, why are you taking me over there? Their views aren't like, it's like cool, but you can make that shit poppin'. That's what I always did. I always worked with smaller type things. And if you go on their YouTube, you'll see they didn't do well at all, but they did my artist and they got 1 million. Like, it's like, really, you just got to go do that shit. You can make that shit pop yourself.
How hard is it, you think, for this day and age for people to stay authentic?
It's super hard, bro. We're in a type of time where even like people want to rap like each other. People want to want to copy challenges. They want to do whatever's going to work. So it's like a lot of people are like copying each other out here, especially in the West Coast. I feel like a lot of people, it's just like I always say this, there's a West Coast bubble and everyone's rapping a lot alike. And it's a lot of people don't make it out of that bubble because it's just all sounding the same. You feel me? You got to really come different. I feel like all the people that kind of came different, they had like a different personality or something different to themselves. That's what made them really stay booming and really crack.
Do you think people aside from gangsters with face tattoos could make a difference in rap? Like they could make a living in rap?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Because a lot of people feel like they gotta be tough or they gotta get blasted. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you're saying people with no face tattoos?
Just like a square.
Well, I'm saying people outside of gangster-looking fools, do they have action at making it in rap?
Yeah, and you honestly have more action, I feel like, because.
But what if their content is super banged out, but they're not banged out looking?
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. Because I have labels that literally hit me like, hey, do you have any clean cut artists? Do you have any like people we can go get some brand deals? You got any like normal type, like just no tats? Like they look for that shit, bro. It affects you when you.
Shout out Elijah.
I was just thinking about him and like
You like that?
something like that. Like
He all has face tats.
He does.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Kind of. You can't really notice. That's good. Though. That's good.
Yeah.
If Genesis would get it together without the shenanigans, he would be perfect.
Hell yeah.
That's a talented ass fool.
He really is.
We can't talk about Genesis every stream.
No, yeah, but still.
It's because that fool's so talented, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cold.
But then, like, the IG stuff.
I like a lot of stuff he does.
He really got the personality of a rapper. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's like on some rapper shit, but he sings R&B.
Yeah, being authentic. So, how far will being fake get you in the game?
Being fake?
Being a fake ass fool. I don't mean like being fake with me and you, but I mean like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Image.
You can't lie. It'll fly, but eventually you're gonna get exposed. I seen it. It happens, bro. That shit. This rap game is dangerous, and it's gonna check you. It's gonna test you every time, and you can't. You could fake it for a minute, but it'll all catch up eventually, bro.
I believe so too, but
Shit always happens with this shit. Someone's always gonna test you. Something's gonna happen where it's gonna show really how you get down in those type of moments.
yeah, some people last a long time.
They do.
You
You got a good. I think that comes from having a good team. Nah, for real.
Straight up.
That's gonna be right there making sure when it does happen, they're there to like really make sure nothing goes to, you feel me?
Fuck, my bad. I saw a text. I fucked up my mind, my train of thought. Switching lanes to more like helpful things for these young up and coming rappers. How do you feel about using AI or Canva or Fiverr for graphics and things like that versus hiring?
Well, that's brand new, Pop. I can't even lie. That is literally brand new. So like, I feel like a lot of people right here don't even know you could do that. Remember, I just learned that shit the other day, and I showed you that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I think that's honestly, that's another way of not having money, but to win right now.
Yeah, if you don't have a huge budget and you go on AI and be like, I need a rap album cover that has palm trees and guns and drugs and everything. You just need to be very specific.
Yeah.
You generated a cool cover.
I tripped out. Yeah, that shit came out crazy.
If we weren't live, I would edit it.
I sent that shit to my cover artist. Like, yeah, man, y'all
don't get cut. Don't get cut. But do you think that those graphics can compete with a Kiwi or whoever else you like to use? I'll just say Kiwi because that's what I rock.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a real basic type thing. My brother,
Effective.
which does covers, was saying you could keep.
Shout out Jello.
Yeah, Jello. He's like, you could keep like
Jello's free.
fixing it like with the AI, like actually make it like you could eventually make it better and better and better.
And you want to know, that's funny that you say that, because on the boxing podcast that I have with my compadre, my other Puerto Rican that sits right there,
Orale.
race tripping. Someone was race tripping today on IG. Anyways, that was a nasty one, huh? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. We took a flyer from the WBC because they're doing a big ass tournament.
Yeah.
And they're like, how do we can't remake exactly, we can't post exactly what Ring posted, because that's like content stealing. I hate that shit. So we put it in AI and said, make a flyer similar to this, but brand it like this and do this and that. Bam, and it did it. It was fire. It was, I don't know, maybe one of the most fire flyers I've ever seen made like that.
That's cold. Nah, for sure. You literally could send them something and be like, yo, make it a little bit different, but add my logo and put this and this, and it's gonna do it. That's just crazy.
Who would you recommend as a graphic designer for these people that need covers or stuff like that?
Obviously, my little brother, AK Jello, he's cold. He's been doing this shit for a minute. He does a lot of our covers. And then one of the top dudes out here that I go to do lyric videos, I get him to do like my album covers, is Castro Design. These guys.
Keep talking. Don't worry about
It's
me.
Castro Design, yeah. He's cold, bro.
I use Kiwi.
I don't even know what that is, bro.
What is his name
Kiwi.
on IG?
These DMs right now, bro.
That DM was crazy. Kiwi on point. He does a lot of work for like Peso and just everyone. I don't know who. G Money, Cypress.
I use this guy named Gallery Province. He's not from out here. He's hard.
Pamps used to be great. Pamps is great. OG Pamps is great. But
Were the covers pretty cold back in the day? I'm not saying you old and shit like that, but
He's definitely old.
okay, Pamps.
how was it getting a good cover back in the days?
We had people like Pamps. I'm telling you right now.
And how much were they usually charging back then?
Like $75 normal. What? Okay, so when I was from my little rap group and we did our
What group was that, brother?
the campaign. When we did an album cover, I didn't use a graphic artist. I did it myself in real life, and then I just added the text after the fact. This was like 20 whatever 10 or 12 years ago or something like that. It was called Gunpowder Poetry. So
That's hard.
I got like I found someone that could do calligraphy. I made him write on a piece of paper. I put fucking glue. I got a gunpowder like substance and put it. I did arts and crafts.
And then you took a picture of it?
I took a picture of it with my fire ass camera with a couple of rounds next to it, props of course. And then I put it in Photoshop and Ocho presents Gunpowder Poetry featuring Eyekon and Midget. You know what I mean? Whatever.
That's fire.
And it was fire as fuck.
That's how you make shit happen. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know what else to do. Like, what else would have been fire for a thing called Gunpowder Poetry? Like, don't make a cover called Bitches and Money and not have Bitches and Money on it.
Yeah.
Like, that's so dumb.
Yeah, like, come on.
But also, don't put Pamela Anderson and some fake stacks on it neither. At least make it look believable. You know?
Yeah.
You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, you've seen it, right? Like, just horrible
covers.
Horrible. How bad will a horrible cover hurt you?
It won't hurt that bad, but it also will affect like how they view you. Like, oh, this dude's cheap. Like,
Literally.
you couldn't even spend a bag on the cover.
Corny,
like,
yeah, corny guy.
this dude just like, it's crazy though. I be seeing artists, they'll post a cover of just a picture of them, no title, nothing, and it'll blow up. I'm like, what the fuck?
I would rather it be something plain, like just a normal cell phone photo of you, than
Some bullshit.
Than some whack shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Is merch still a thing?
Hell yeah.
In 2025?
But it's honestly like, merch is a thing, but I feel like you do have to be at a certain level for merch. Like, you're not.
Hey, like to mention that, like Lil Rowdy was just talking to me about this the other day about Rowdy doing blood ties like merch or something like that. And, like,
Yeah.
he was giving me ideas, but I'm like, damn, I should have let you go hard, like, you know,
That shit
Nah, it
tight.
would.
right? Like,
Roddy's for sure at that level.
like,
for
you
sure,
know,
for sure.
like we have like an old picture of my grandpa, rest in peace, my grandpa Bud, right? His prison ID, right? And then Lil Rowdy prison ID, and then they're like just like putting like a whole little thing together, like in like
that idea is fire.
stupid fire. You know what I mean? Like, so like
You gotta tell me about that shit later.
no, definitely, yeah. But he was mentioning it to me. I was like, damn, I should go crazy. You know, like
Check that shit on Eyekon.com a little later
You
today.
feel me? Yeah.
Pre-order.
Yeah. So anybody goes and buys that idea, that's crazy. But what I'm trying to say is like that's
Your picture?
Well, you want to know what? It's gonna be really hard for them to bite that idea.
Of course, yeah, because not everybody has blood types like that, bro. You know, so it's like, this is shit authentic over here. You know what I mean?
So your the grandpa been to the joint, the dad been to the joint,
that's what I'm saying. All of
Rowdy been to the joint, his little brother been to the joint.
that part.
Hey, where's the uncle at? What's uncle?
Well,
What uncle that just got
Oh,
out?
I
What's his
forgot
name?
to call you
Oh,
that
Mike-
day. He was
Mike?
he asked if he could come on the weekend because he works.
Can't wait to see Uncle Mark here.
Indicted?
Yeah,
Uncle Mike.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mike or Mark?
Is he
Mike.
good enough?
Yeah, he said yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about too much, but yeah, for sure. That's dope.
You're hating?
No.
You're gonna tell him no?
I just don't know if he wants to do it or not.
He said yeah. He said yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Don't be
I'm
blocking my
all for it.
don't be blocking my
I'm-
fire ass interviews. man.
Never. Tell that nigga, come on, man. It's going crazy.
So yeah, merch is a big thing. How do you feel about posters?
I think merch is the same thing as like I was saying about the starting small. 25 shirts, sell them out. Another 25 shirts. Like, just keep building your level up. Maybe you should start in the beginning, but do just low counts of shirts, sell those out.
So right now, like how's BZ doing? Like when he does merch and stuff like
It's
that?
cold.
He does.
Even Drex too.
Yeah. Oh,
Drex.
he just started doing that.
Yeah, like,
Actually, I need that merch for real. The Hydra Diaz.
Yeah.
So shout out Drex, bro, on the game.
but
you
yeah,
guys did a
merch
Hydra
does
Diaz
well.
merch?
Yeah.
You're fucking
And
wild.
honestly,
Yeah.
that's
You never seen
what's so crazy is that's the main seller. Like
Right?
all day. Yeah.
What about that Jay's one? That sounds pretty hard.
The J ones aren't.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like posters? Because back in the day, I thought posters was fire.
It's crazy. People say that's another thing I'm missing out on.
I still got like 100
Go back
posters
to the
left
old
out
school
from.
ways, and
back in the day type
they
shit.
say like BET weekend or whenever there's like a fire weekend in LA, go fucking put up posters all
We
do that shit.
paste.
Hey,
Yeah.
what do you think about that? What you call it? Like, not to bring up old shit, like, you know, but like that BMMG shit, like a long time ago. Like,
I
you
thought
think that could have been like something like.
You want to know what? I thought that had action, but it was only artists. It was
Okay.
only artists and studio engineers. There was, and shout out to Eric because he did.
There, yeah,
He
my
did.
boy.
He did what he could do. But like if there was an Ocho or a
He's
me,
the most midget that fucking.
That's
you know,
valid.
I think. You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
That's
yeah,
still
yeah.
smarter than me, bro. Shout out to Eric, though. That's my boy.
if there was an Ocho behind that could move and shake it,
And that was like so long. This was before everybody, like, right?
because yeah, I mean, like I was like one of the last additions. Fools might not even consider me part of that, but it was like
I-
Baldacci,
Z-Guns,
Z Guns,
also-
Also
I
Vicious,
forgot who else, like, but there's a lot of them.
Kryptonite.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Crypto.
Yeah, what happened to Crypto?
Crypto's been through a lot of things since then.
Yeah, but shout out to all those people for sure, because they had some shit going back in the day. This was before everything.
Yeah, there was a lot of people over there, but yeah, that could have been a thing. And how important is it to try to have a manager? Because, like, for instance, Tommy, obviously you're a popular manager, but he doesn't like to be called that no more.
Yeah.
Holidays, bro.
You're a label owner. You're an
Yeah,
entrepreneur. You're a
exactly.
business
I
owner.
really don't. I don't want to be a manager at all. Not that there's anything wrong, but
You
I
want
just
to know what? I'm very sad that I caught you at the end of you not wanting to at the end of you still being a manager allegedly.
yeah.
This what I said. Represent me, fool, and he said, "Yeah, I'm down." And that fool just never did shit.
Bro, he's not dropping music or
No,
nothing
no.
like
I think he's the best rapper, bro. Hey, no, but bro, like,
Not as a rapper, as a podcaster.
Oh, okay. Hey, no, but what's also always like been in my ear as far as like badging and shit like that. Like, you're like, do something, but like, you're like,
That would be
like,
fire.
I want to do something. Like, come on, I ain't trying to be no rapper. That's for that.
I'm gonna mute this real
Stop
quick.
lying. My boy really could rap, bro.
I'm gonna mute this real quick. I whispered it because of the kids, but am I wrong or am I right?
Yeah.
Nah, for real though. Like,
You want to talk about it?
nah,
He
yeah,
said, yeah.
it's alright.
But I could see you being a fire ass. Matter of fact, this is a new fucking manager for fucking Now and Forever and whatever other new shit
like
you're
right
doing.
now, I'm so focused, but like I was going through a little dark time and shit that I don't want to talk about, but like I'm good. I'm good right now.
You can't bring up shit and not talk about it, so talk about it now.
Like
No, don't.
Everybody like,
Don't let
everybody
me
has a
pressure
problem.
you out.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like I was falling behind a little bit, but I'm back on my shit, bro. I'm back and better. I mean, you see me right here showing face.
Yeah, go.
Go ahead.
You're good.
Oh.
You, yeah, come on now.
What the hell was I telling you? Like Tommy Tommy Guns, and this crazy. We're just using this for the example. Shout out to Tommy. So
Not
much
because he's
clout.
killing it right now.
16th Level Management came out of nowhere and just, I don't know, they're making
You know
it
what?
happen.
It's him saying it every time. Shout out to it's Tommy Guns, that 16 manager, blah blah. Like, that shit just like makes
That's
it
huge.
It helps.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah. By him saying that alone. You know?
He really looks like one of those dudes that study this shit. Even his manager, like they studied what works. Like,
Bro,
and
when I
they're
first met him at the studio, he was like, "What's up, Will? Like, you be rapping?" I'm like, now he's like, "Well, what are you waiting for, bro?" Like, I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm good." He's like,
see, for him to tell you that's because he knows what pops.
Yeah, he sees like, all right, like, man, this nigga got that look. And all
Yeah.
that, whatever. But I'm like, okay, like, I fuck with him for that. That's the boy. Bro.
So you don't want to rap?
I definitely don't want to rap, though. I'm trying to be like an Ocho or something.
It could happen.
Yeah, I definitely.
He can rap,
behind the
though,
scenes,
for real.
come on, you know,
He could rap better than Don?
He stopped a long ass time ago, so he stopped. Like he could have grew this whole time, but
Definitely, yeah.
You definitely still secretly rap to yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. He was a tagger before. I used to be freestyling on some drug shit. Like, come on, obviously. I could have obviously really got better. You know what I mean? Like, but I didn't take it serious. It is what it is.
What else am I gonna?
Bro, I want to make money. That's it.
How important is it to have a pretend manager?
What do you mean pretend manager?
Like we're not popping yet, so you, like.
Like, well, that's my manager. Like, I just call my manager.
So you're saying a manager that's barely starting out? Yeah, no. Right now, you could be a good manager, bro, just by fucking posting your artists on TikTok every day, bro. Like, there's literally like, you don't even got to be in the streets doing that shit no more. Like,
Did you just gangbang right now for no reason? Oh, I just saw this fool start doing his thing. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why?
I'll do that.
Oh, that was too rich. What were you saying? Posting them on TikTok? Yeah, 'cause it
Yeah,
could go
just-
viral.
yeah, bro, at 16, I'm not trying to just give myself credit, but he always tells me like, bro, I watched what you did with your TikTok, with your artists. I did the same shit, and bro, his shit is cracking right now. We just were fucking at Kool-Aid shit. We were doing a session, and he was like, let me post a on your shit, Kool-Aid, like how I'd be doing it. Bro, he did 2 posts on her shit. He did it exactly like the formula that we do with the hashtags and everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you go on Kool-Aid shit right now, one of them's like 300K and one of them's 400K. Like you feel me? Like you just got to know how to do this shit. It's literally studying, bro. Studying like how to post, studying what type of clips. Like they don't like video camera clips. I don't know what it is. They want to see raw
Cell phone.
iPhone clips. Like there's so many times you could just pull out your phone at a music video or something and record your artist and just what's going on in that moment. All his homies in the back banging or. You know what I mean? TikTok eats that shit up alive. Like, oh my God, they're gonna talk shit, they're gonna do this, like, but at the same time it's cracking. Now your face is getting out there, like
I saw an instance like that last night. So I saw it about to take place. I whipped out my phone because I already know how this shit goes. When we're backstage, you've seen the same shit happen backstage a million times. When big artists first come together, I filmed Santa Fe Clan and Peso and their initial whatever.
yeah.
And they were in conversation and one of them walked away. In the comments, he was like, he walked away. He doesn't respect. I was like, God, you took that from that interaction? That
It's
is crazy.
bro. It's crazy. But at the same time, just let the more people comment talking shit or do whatever, it's making it go in the algorithm more. Just them comments, them flooding, that shit's it makes the video pop. Everyone's sending it to each other. Hate it. Y'all can hate comments, y'all could send it to all y'all homies, but
For engagement purposes, how important is it for all of us to react to the thing as soon as it drops? You drop a post, at least go drop an emoji and a like,
that's huge.
because it's catapulting
For me,
the
I
algorithm.
respond to all my comments just because
too.
it
Well, me and you know that's
Yeah.
why. Explain why though. Why do you respond to everything?
first of all, it's gonna say double the comments, which makes the post look good, and then it's gonna hit algorithm. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, we're giving up a lot of shit,
You know what? A lot of people don't.
but it is what it is.
you get 50
don't-
comments, but you respond to all of them. Now you got 100 comments. You feel me? It's like now your shit.
I don't respond to every single, but I respond to
Yeah.
a large portion. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, if someone's hating, if it's funny enough, maybe I'll laugh or maybe I'll correct them just to make them look stupid, whatever.
Yeah.
Before we go, my last thing is, or what are some things that you would tell a up and coming artist or just an artist in general, do it yourself or pay for the service?
Wait, say that one more time. I had read one of the comments that shit like
Everyone can rap. I love this episode. Ask him what he thinks about all of his artists saying the N-word.
That one.
Ocho, when's the next project? How do you feel about that? Fuck it. We said
Let's
it.
talk about it.
I feel like a lot of them are saying it because they're taking it like they're trying to be, you feel me? Like
No, but that's how they actually speak.
exactly.
Yeah, like.
But it does
Like Mitchell hasn't said the N-word this whole time.
I actually have, and I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody heard it, but like I do. I talk.
No, that's how you
like,
talk though.
I have black family, bro. Like you know.
No, they really do though. That's why all these people being like,
blood ties,
bro,
gang shit.
they literally, bro, all these people in the comments are like, there's not one black person in La Puente. You guys have black people from Ballista, half black, yeah,
Blackie from Ballista. That's
exactly, like
really his dad.
Shout-
But
Blackie.
but the thing is, it does affect music though. I tell my artists this all the time. There's 50% of people that don't like it. There's 50% of people that don't care. So now you're just cutting your fans in half. You're cutting everything in half. So it might as well change it. You know what I mean?
Why be fake and change this for your fans? Like they don't like you for who you are. Why not? Why gotta
For the money, pop.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
That's it right there. Like
Yeah.
I don't
literally.
necessarily think you're changing yourself. You're just not exhibiting all of it. That's not being.
Because there's a lot of rappers.
That's withholding. That's withholding.
There's a lot of rappers that talk like that, but just don't say it in their songs. You feel me? Like I know a lot of them. You feel me? So it's like
Like me and Adrian say "and" all the time, but never on the thing.
What?
I'm bit.
I kind of you know, bro.
Fishy.
I got super sensitive. Don't say that.
I almost said it just to mess around right now.
Okay, they're gonna cancel you, my boy.
No, listen. What are some things in the rap game that you would let an artist do himself, or instead of paying for it, or what are some things you would rather than pay for? Like, would you let Midget shoot Rowdy a video, or would you just pay? You get what I'm saying? Like, would you let me make you a graphic, or would you let AI? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do it yourself versus pay for the service is the actual term I want to give you.
I'm trying to think what I'd be on artists like, bro. You could have just did that yourself.
We say that when we're on the phone all the time. Like, we could have just did that shit ourselves. But I guess it depends.
I would really say like having someone run your Instagram. It's just not as.
I would not let someone else.
It's not like you. It's, I'm
a
saying as an
manager.
artist, it's like it's not really you. They want to see your face. They want to see you go live. They want to see it like you running that account.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of got to be really involved in your own Instagram account. A lot of people, like I run a lot of my artists' accounts, but it's like the same time they got to go and do their own thing on there too. I can't really do.
I would only take over an artist's Instagram account if they've gotten a strike and they don't want to listen to, like, dog, please don't post that.
Yeah.
And you get a strike off, like, dog, I just told you not to post it. You used to post it. Now you got a strike and your shit almost got taken down. Like, you just sit back and relax, pal. Enjoy life, perro.
Okay, what about? Can we talk about like some of your old artists that used to be super popping that are like not out and necessarily say fell off, but that are like
They left Ocho and now they're not cool?
not even left them, like they're still there. You know what I'm saying? But like, what do you think, brother? Like,
It just, like I said, it's the fame thing, Pop. Like you get artists going, get them a lot of money. You could try to control the artist as much as you can, but at the end of the day, they got $1 million in their account. They live on their own now.
Yeah.
They fucking, you can't control it. You know what I mean? They're gonna go do
nothing gets to their head.
certain
like,
life shit. Yeah, they're gonna get comfortable. They're gonna do certain shit in life that fucks them over, and then you really have no access as a label or as a manager. You could only do so much, bro. You could only coach so much. At the end of the day, the artists gotta want it. They want to listen. They want to learn. They want to actually be rich 10 years later.
I want to keep this going.
You know what I mean? So it's like you could do your thing and you could try to fucking mold this artist as much as you can, but they gotta want this shit, bro. So I've taken a lot of artists to get major deals,
yeah,
bro.
I've seen it, yeah.
Major deals, and it's like I got them there. You feel me? And I tried, and we kept working. But it's like shit happens. You feel me?
Yeah, it does.
Shit happens. It's super hard out here in LA in the West Coast.
But do you think they can make a comeback though? And
Yeah,
do it all over
any day, bro. I watch rappers do it all day. Where I'm like, they have that hit, and then 3 years later they just bounce out with another hit. Where it's like, what the fuck? Like they did it again.
Yeah,
You could do it, bro.
Yeah, I want to name drop or anything like that. But shout out to the homies, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, we have to somehow make this into a weekly podcast, so I don't want to talk about everything we could talk about, so I'm calling it quits at an hour, perro.
What are we gonna give these people? song reviews one day, bro.
You want to get back to that?
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
I just know they're dying for it.
But when you hear some things that you don't think are good, you're like, hey, can we just skip this? And I can't skip them.
I won't do that.
Nah,
You're a
like
liar.
that.
I won't do that, bro.
We're 2 hours in, you're gonna be like, hey, big dog,
Oh yeah, honestly, we gotta put a limit on the day because last time we did like 100, bro. I was like, we just gotta.
Next Thursday, you and I will do it.
All right, bet.
I'll make a post. Oh, okay. Nah, I don't want to announce
You don't want to include it into this? It doesn't work like that.
Nah. Let this just be this.
All right,
The music review is the music review. It's its own thing. Trust me.
I feel you. Let's do it.
With that being said, shout out to Midget popping out. Unexpected guests, but always welcome.
Thank you, brother.
You already know. You're my bro. This fool. This fool. I'm me.
Hold on.
The kids in the back are the kids in the back. Shout out to my son and Ocho's nephew. We're out of here. Shout out to all you fools. I hope this was informative for you rappers. I know we're bouncing around a lot of topics. Just a lot of shit. This has been another episode of Plugged In with Ocho on Eyekon. Shout out to